starting your day with social media?
Does it make you happy, or do you feel scarcity, constant comparison, doubt, anxiety, lack of self-esteem, lower motivation, and procrastinating?
The icons and the standards that the society has built seem pretty normal for us for now, but it actually isn't. And I feel that we have come to the point when we have to stop and take a look on how social media affects in our life and how to create a healthy detox without quitting social media for 1 year or 2 years or 3 years, how other people do. But it's also important to set self-borders and never allow social media to affect on how you actually feel about yourself. Moreover, if you indicated that you feel some of the things that I mentioned previously in the video, this is the video for you. And I also like to set a small disclaimer that if you feel like 100% cool about your social media stuff, your feed, and you just, you're following your friends, family, some, aesthetic profiles and none of the celebrities, and you just feel okay, you love yourself, you can simply skip this video, as I created this video for people who need help. And I understand your feelings, as I previously was that kind of person who was pretty confused, and I was literally affected by everything I saw on social media. And my life always changed, like I was on the roller coaster, and I finally found harmony and some steps and things that helped me to maintain my life somehow. And hopefully this video will be helpful for you, and if so, please let me know in the comments down below. And also don't forget to follow me, hit the notification bell, and I'm very happy to see that my channel is starting to grow. Thank you so much for this, and we can start the video. Hello guys, my name is Kay Williams and welcome back on my YouTube channel. This video is inspired by the recent breakdown that we had with Facebook, WhatsApp, and Instagram. I suppose everyone experienced the problem that we had, we were forced to have a rest from Instagram for 8 hours or so, and I was so surprised when I heard people huge influencers, they were extremely happy that they were given an opportunity to take a rest. And I was like, that's an interesting topic to talk about, especially when we're talking here today about social media detox. It seems like everyone needs a rest, but we are obsessed with social media because we start our day with it. And I'm not going to lie here, I used to be that kind of person who lays in bed for 30 minutes or so before I go grab some coffee. I just scroll my Instagram feed and see all the people enjoying their meal with, avocado salad or, some shrimps and all the luxury products, while I'm having scrambled egg that I'm burning on my frying pan and actually ruining my day. After I ran through hundreds of different articles about how Instagram affects in our life, as well as other social media like TikTok and Facebook, and please know that YouTube is not like that. I've never seen people being that toxic on YouTube, how they're on Instagram or TikTok. I was actually very confused on how people still not getting that social media are pressing and forcing you to follow the standards, the beauty standards, and they are constantly changing all the time. Now, have you seen that we were mocking the way we did our makeup in 2016? 2016, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. I guess it's pretty obvious that social media stopped being a place for inspiration, for motivation, and simply we turned into some kind of toxic game, or like classmates do. I'm better at this, I'm better at that, and it's always a constant competition. While it used to be a free area to express and show yourself to the world and trying to, bring something valuable. IG and TikTok is like a tool for bringing down talented people while pushing beautiful girls. I'm here to also express how I actually feel about that, as I was in this crowd that was following all of these popular TikTokers. They are not bad people. No, they're not bad people. I'm talking about how we have a small agglomeration of people who are actually talented and that can bring something. We have only one huge area of people who are trying to set the standards that actually are non-existent. We're all fighting for the natural looks, but in the end of the day, it's not. Like, you can mock yourself for being not beautiful enough because you saw someone else's photo on Instagram. But regarding celebrities, they have the entire teams working on their photos like for hours and hours straight, and you have to remember that. And when it's happening from several years in a row, you start to lose the sanity about what is going on. And I would like to talk about how you can indicate what is going on and be just 100% honest with yourself, how you feel about social media, and just simply become a person who will be happy about the way you look and use social media for something valuable rather than destroying your mental health. Also, one small note that body positivity has also become extremely toxic. I'm so fed up with seeing people trying to get attention through their bodies, and while someone promoting like unhealthy skinny people, and someone's promoting like being way too overweight, and both of these are not okay. I'm not going to show photos probably in order not to offend people, but you got what I'm talking about. You can check comments underneath both of these TikTok accounts. I mean, just go to your TikTok, and check the video under the hashtag body positivity, and you'll see the comments. People are not happy with both skinny people or a bit overweight people, and we have to stop being, way too obsessed with bodies. We're all human, we're just different. We have to admit it without discussing this 24/7 and bringing attention thanks to it. And I don't think that beautiful people are the ones that deserve all of that. I mean, if you're talented, you deserve these followers, you deserve the engagement that you have, you deserve the attention to your business. I don't support people that are doing nothing on camera. That was it regarding the main points I like to cover. And now we can finally switch to the detoxing from social media. So as I mentioned before, I've seen so many videos on how people deleted all of their social medias like Snapchat, IG, TikTok, etc. But I think it's like quitting eating sugar for 3 months, like rapidly. So you just can't imagine that you ate sugar for, let's say, 22 years of your life, and then one day you wake up and decide that, no, from today, I'm going to be sugar-free. And your body will feel stress, and you're not going to, by this action, you're going to ruin and just simply destroy yourself. At least you have to do this really careful and step by step. Ask yourself, what is your goal here? Do you want to treat your mental health, or do you want to quit social media for good? I'm sure on 100%, or let's say 90%, that some of you guys just want to realize how to balance between all of that. So today we're going to talk about just the ways that I explore for myself and how I keep my screen time and social media time for motivation. First things first that I started to do is that I track my screen time, how much time I spend on IG, what I do there, how much time I spend on YouTube and TikTok. You have to track how much time you spend on your phone. So simply go to your screen time, check it, and see what kind of social media you use the most. For instance, for me, that used to be Instagram. And I used to spend like 7 or 5 hours on Instagram, and it sounds so freaking crazy. But in the end of the day, I ended up with these. That was just because I realized that I wasted my time on checking my ex-friends, some companies that I don't need at all, also celebrities, and I simply ruined my day by this. And I ended up cleaning my feed, unfollowing people that I don't need. I just created the aesthetics that I wanted to, so I check Instagram when I have some time dedicated to it. I know that now let's check Instagram quickly, see what's going on in the industry. I mean, for instance, I like filmmaking. So you just have to adjust your feed first. Also, try to highlight the reasons why you like to check social media that frequent. For me, That was simply that I was obsessed with being successful on social media, and I was just excited with the way people were interacting between each other. My life wasn't that exciting enough to live it, so I like to overlook and see how people live, what they eat, and that is not actually a good habit at all. So I turned it to the opposite. I started to romanticize my life, and that helped me a lot. I'm totally focused on what I do. I'm focused on my studies, on my gap year, yes. As I'm doing like self-study and stuff. On my work, I'm also focused on learning languages, and I'm extremely happy about that. I'm not overthinking about other people, and also don't forget to check out my video about overthinking. The hint's gonna be to somewhere here. The obsession with social media is nearly connected with overthinking. You're starting to be obsessed with other people while you can be obsessed with yourself, and this kind of obsession is actually pretty harmful. I know that it's probably going to be a bit hurtful for you. Say no to yourself. You don't need that person in your life. You don't need to see their photos just to be more obsessed with yourself. Try to make your life better. And I know it's actually a complicated process. It's not going to be fast. I'm still having that kind of, obsession with social media. I can get anxiety because I didn't get enough views. I'm getting obsessed with it. I'm getting upset. And one more thing that I wanted to say. Even if you don't like your character, you have to study it. You have to study what you like and what you enjoy in your life. I know that it's not about trying to get the highest self-esteem possible. No, you just have to be on some certain level and never dig down to your insecurities. Everyone has it. And moreover, these people that you see on Instagram daily and the thing that makes you feel anxious, all of these people, they have insecurities. And we're trying to live, let's say, some kind of matrix. As Instagram, it's not actually real. I mean, people are being so freaking fake, and when we see this every day, we forget about that it's actually fake. So you have to remind yourself and be focused on what you actually have around yourself. I don't want to say go find a new hobby, go make new friends. It's pretty obvious. The most important is to have a deep conversation with yourself before you actually start this complicated journey. I hope this video was quite helpful for you. I'm trying to make video the longest possible. I'm also reading tons of psychology and tons of books lately, so I'm hoping that it makes sense for you. I'm going to make more videos on the topics that you like. I saw that you liked the video about TikTok, and I'm going to make more if you wish. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love you, and see you in the next video next week.